Well, good evening YouTube. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so I thought I'd show you what I've been up to with the Space Marine that you saw in one of my updates not a fair while back now, I suppose. So here we go. As you can see, it's all built and green stuffed and etch brassed up. So these are just off the sprue for the salamanders, and I've done a tabard on the front. As you can see, same way as most of my other capes, using this trusty old thing, made out of milliput and on a nice little scaly kind of pattern. So that's worked out fairly well. It'd been at that stage for a couple of months, and then yesterday, which would have been Sunday, I put all the etch brassing on there, and I've given it a fire drake symbol on the right shoulder. Got the light reflecting off of that, so hopefully this detailing will come up through the paint once I put it on. If not, I've got spares which I can just put over the top. It works really well for my fire drake Space Marines. If you see that video, I just put the etch brass straight over the black, didn't paint it or anything, and then just varnished over the top, and it worked really well. I might apply a wash to that if that's the way it goes. So what I'm going to do is, I couldn't find a transfer big enough, so I put the fire drake symbol on the right shoulder, as you can see there. Now I'll probably put a normal salamander white transfer somewhere on the shoulder pad, probably around about here. And the other main thing I want to show you is the cape. So if I just turn this around, so here we go, really big cape on the back. It's quite a long one, and I wasn't too sure on it, but as I was sculpting it, I've kind of got used to it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'd be trailing behind him if he was actually moving around. So it took me about half an hour to do. It may not look like much, but it was a hell of a lot of green stuff going into that. So I've made quite a few innuendos at certain things that certain friends of mine may be picking up on right about now, so I won't say exactly how much green stuff went into that, but feel free to have a guess. And so, like I say, all done the same. It's impression moulding on that. And then one thing I did find useful when working in large quantities of green stuff is greaseproof paper. So thank you Templars Crusade 01. Speaking to you about this ages ago, you may not remember. You said about greaseproof paper, so it came in a treat, just managing to roll out the green stuff on there, shaping it and everything, and even picking up the green stuff with the paper and pressing it into there, so it didn't stick everywhere. So that was a good tip. So if anybody else is working with green stuff, generally speaking, greaseproof paper will help you out loads, and it's one of the best things I've come across. So to do the cape, I'm not going to show you exactly how I did it, just give you a quick. I did it with a small circular, so let's get the camera to, these are the two clay sculpting tools I used, and trusty hobby knife, so, and a large dry brush which I just used to get wet, and a lot of hot water to melt the green, I say melt, to mix the green stuff with. And the ridges on the back here, if I could just pick it up, all these bits here were done with the end of the sculpting tool, pushing it up as far as I could get it, and then pressing with the larger sculpting tool just down into the ridges to form it around, to form like the folds in the cape. Most of my other capes I've trimmed to a particular shape. This I just left it rough, as if it is the hide of a salamander from the planet Nocturne that they've hunted down, and you know, made their claim to be a salamander sort of thing. So hopefully I'm going to go spray this black now, and do some painting on it over the next couple of days. I will be using the airbrush to get a nice clean finish on most of the base colours. Might try be a little bit adventurous and get some techniques on the go. See what I can come up with, play around with it a little bit, and we'll see what happens. So hopefully by the end of the week you'll have another video up seeing this model with a fair bit more paint on it. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. I've rushed through rather quickly. If there's anything you want me to go over in a later vid, just leave a comment at the bottom of the box, in the comments box even, and I'll have a read. If I can't answer it in a text, If I can't answer it in a comment myself, I'll try and do a video on it to explain better. So you'll have to excuse me if I sneeze or cough at any time. It's a bizarre cough cold thing that I'm recovering from. So guys, I'm going to go off, get better, get painting, and get putting videos up on YouTube. So guys, have a great evening, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.